We're not going home. We have a dead car battery. Yep, we're gonna have to call somebody. Alrighty, y'all. Start of a new trip, 2-day trip. I have to look at my stuff right now. I am position 1. I'm the lead. I'm first class. We're going to Pittsburgh, back here, and then to Cincinnati. First 2 legs are on a 320, so I'll have 12 people up front. And to Cincinnati on 319, so I'll have 8 people up front. It's gonna be an easy day for me. Very easy day for me. And then we have 15 hours in Cincinnati. Leave close to noon tomorrow, so I'll probably just get a workout in and some breakfast. I think we're downtown, so probably not a lot of outside shenanigans happening because we land around 9:30 tonight. But I don't know, we'll see what Cincinnati has for us when we wake up in the morning, because yeah, I'm probably gonna go straight to bed. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my wonderful penthouse suite here in Cincinnati. I mean, surprisingly spacious with attractive views. I mean, what's not to love? Let's see if we've got a view. Let's see if we've got a view. Well, a little bit to be desired on the view side. It's just another building. It's Macy's, but the C fell off of it, so it's Maze. Look at me with my little... Okay. Here we are. Oh! Sure. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. Welcome to Cincinnati. We've had a very, very chill bunch of people. It reminds me how much I love Ohioans. Don't get freaked out or flustered over anything. Just remarkably laid back, chill people. I miss you guys, Ohioans. I miss you. Literally no drama at all whatsoever. We had people who got on and all the overhead bins are full. I mean, it's a 319, it's tiny, and it has little old bins that can barely even fit normal rolling bags. And so we had 3 or 4 people who had to get off and wait for the gate agent to come down and check their bags. And so they're just sort of standing there in the jet bridge, and we're looking and we're trying to fiddle around. We make space for one more bag. So I come back out to the door and I'm like, hey, I've got space for one more bag. And the one guy is like, do you want to put your bag in? And the girl's like, I don't know, do you want to put your bag in? And then they were deferring. Everyone's deferring. Well, you could put your bag in. Well, you could put your bag in. Like, everybody's trying to make somebody else put their bag in. It's just like, why are you guys so nice and calm? Anywhere else, why isn't there space for my bag? And people losing their minds because there's just not enough space for group 9 people on the in the overheads for their bags. But it's just so nice to have calm, chill people who realize that having no more space for bags in the overhead is not the end of the world. That's the worst thing that happens this year. It's a good year. Just saying. So, yeah, that bed over there is looking pretty nice. I'm very excited about it, so I'm gonna engage and embrace that. Very quickly here, we are out van time 12:11 a.m. tomorrow. Not 12 or 11 a.m., but 12:11 a.m. So I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to do, because I don't tend to be a breakfast person when I'm out on trips anymore. I just like, I have a bar or whatever and go on about my life. But we'll see if we do breakfast or not. But we are close to the riverfront, so I'll definitely go out for a walk tomorrow morning and just take in some good old Cincy views, the true Queen City. We'll do that. I'll see you guys in the morning. Well, it's morning, and it would appear that the C from Macy's did not actually fall. It was removed. It's there on the ground in two pieces. And they've taken down the Y and the S just now, leaving just that. Yeah. And over here, you can see barely Union Station. So, kind of a view, not really. I need food, I need breakfast, and it doesn't seem like it's actually warming up outside, and I think I only have shorts, so I'm going to briskly walk to whatever place I can find that looks good. I can dig this place. I ordered the chicken hash over there at the countertop. It sounded fantastic, and it'll probably the heaviest thing that will stick to my ribs for the day, since we got a long day flying. And some good old breakfast tea. Good old Cincinnati vibes. Kind of like this place. Actually, kind of like this place. Alright, we got the chicken hash. I have no idea what this is or what it's going to be like, but it sounded crazy, interesting, and we'll see if it's amazing. Wow. I don't know what I expected. This definitely exceeds my expectations. It's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Hash browns, chicken, mushrooms, and then the corn pops in there for a little bit of surprise. Good choice. Very good choice. Alright, that did me right. This place did me right. Love it. Have to come back because that was on point. Now I need to walk it off a little bit. I got about an hour and 20 minutes before van time. I'm gonna see if I can make it down to the riverfront and then go back to the hotel. Let's do it. This should be a long way to fall. Goodness. Whee. Also, in sad news, we are here a day too early for Oktoberfest, which I believe starts either tonight or tomorrow. So that would have been fantastic, but Oktoberfest is back in Cincinnati, one of Cincinnati's finest shenanigans ever. But better luck next time. Tailgate Central down here, Paul Brown Stadium, home of my Bengals. Memories, memories, memories. Queen City. It's funny also being out here with it almost like ghost townish, because it's I've never been out here when the events are not yet happening. Oktoberfest, football game, whatever else, you know. So yeah, it's kind of ghosty right now, which is giving me a weird vibe. But Cincinnati, y'all, Cincinnati. Great American Ballpark down there. It's funny, actually, I think I've been down here as often for races, because we have the Flying Pig, which, if you've never heard of it, oh, this is kind of cool. Look at these picnic tables on the tracks. You you're just like, I think we're gonna move our picnic about 10 feet to the left, and just like choo-choo. That's cool. But yeah, for those of you who don't know about the flying pig, it's like half marathon, full marathon, but with junk food at every station. So it's just like fly and you're a pig. Pigs fly, and it's, you gotta be there, you gotta try it, you gotta do it. Here we go. Cincinnati. You know, I've said it once and I'll say it 8,000 times. Charlotte may be a queen city because it was named after a queen. Cincinnati is the queen city because it is a queen.
Gotta wait, Pete.
Looks like we got a wiener dog festival. Also, here, the National Underground Railroad Freedom Center. One of the few things that I can say I have not yet done here, and I need to come back for, because yeah, it's huge. And I mean, like, I really can't believe I've not yet done it. But maybe next time, if I actually have an overnight that actually has time on it. But this time, I gotta be heading back to that hotel. That's the thing that I've been seeing lately with these later show times, which are great because I can, you know, do mornings with the family before I head off to work. That's fantastic. But you get to the city late and it's like, I'm tired. And then you get up and it's like, I'm hungry. And then it's, I have to work. You know what I mean? Whereas you get up at the crack of dawn and then you get to the town, city, wherever you're going. And then it's just like, I've got a little bit of time. I got a little daylight. And you can do anything, everything. And then it's like, I'm tired. And then you go to bed and then wake up at the crack of dawn again. Feel like early show times do me better for being able to get out and see stuff, but I don't know, that's just me, and I'm not a morning person, really not. I'm a night owl, but it works for me. Use key card. It is 3:20 time. We're gonna go back to Charlotte and sit for a little bit and do a Syracuse turn on the 319. Easy day. Let's go home. Who's got 2 thumbs and 2 reports to write? This guy does. Yes. But besides that, fantastic day. Yeah, I'm telling you that, what was it? Chicken hash? Still satiating. Is that proper use of satiating my taste buds? Yeah. So I don't know. I have to look that up now. I'm questioning myself. How long has it been? Yeah, we'll just say it is. All right. I'm going home. We're not going home. We have a dead car battery. Yep. We're gonna have to call somebody. Hello there.
I have you.
Yes, I'm at Business Valet in the employee side 4A, and I need a jump from my car.
All right. Okay.
Thank you. I guess that's it. Alright, we'll see how long that takes. "30 minutes later, still no one has arrived. The dispatcher has no idea why. And we're gonna try some more. So, stay tuned. We could be here all night. I'm about to get comfy, you know? This is ridiculous. We're hitting 45 minutes now. I called a third time. Apparently the first time she told him the wrong place. The second time, we still don't know why that didn't work. I listened to her dispatch him a third time. But this is absurd. Just absurd. I mean, how hard is it to find me? Gave you an exact location here. So yeah, I'm over it. But can't go anywhere yet. Hopefully they'll be here before 11. And for the first time I see flashing lights. Hallelujah. All right. Perfect. Yeah. Like magic. Just like magic. And that, folks, is all she wrote. It is a bit after 11, finally home. And yeah, tomorrow is a day off, and then I'm back out on a 2-day. So we will commence, or no, I have to tell you about the 2 reports I'm gonna write. At some point, in the next 24 hours, I'll tell you about them and write them, and then we'll be back out working again. Day off has passed without me touching the camera. Oh my goodness. But I have not forgotten at all. The 2 reports that had to be filled out. Report number 1 involved 2 passengers sitting in aisle seats. One went into the overhead bin to get one of his bags. His bag fell and struck the arm of the person on the aisle on the other side. And this was brought to my attention. I was the lead, of course, and it happened in the back. So I had to follow up, made an ice pack and everything. Like, would you like medical assistance? We can have somebody meet you. She was just worried about her connection and everything else. So she declined medical assistance, and everybody lived happily ever after. But those are the wonderful, dramatic things that we get to deal with. And then, what was the other one? Oh yes, passenger complaint. Had a guy complain of, it works. Yeah, I had a guy complaining that he was supposed to be upgraded, which indeed he was charged for an upgrade, but no gate agent came to give him a boarding pass or to inform him of the upgrade. And he said this has been happening regularly. Stop that radio. And so I empathized with him, and I don't have any way of knowing that they didn't or should have or anything else tell him about his upgrade. So I wrote it up as well. It's like, hey, no communication from the gate agents, neither them telling him or them telling me to tell him that he's been upgraded. So yeah, these things happen, and we write reports in the hope that somewhere down the pipeline they all get fixed. Yay! For now, we got a 2-day trip. Today is Austin and then Las Vegas, and I promise you today's going to be a tough day, but you'll see why by the time it's over. Sure all the lights are off. Alright, that's it. Welcome to Vegas. Welcome, one and all, to the indomitable city of Las Vegas. Yeah, we're here. none the worse for the wear. Didn't have too many wild things happening. I mean, people were very level-headed. The biggest action happened actually on check-in, as a would have been guest started berating and screaming at and cursing out the hotel staff for telling her that her mask needed to remain over her mouth and nose. Her rationale was, I believe, what was she saying? Every time you talk to me, it falls down. So stop talking to me. I don't understand that one. I don't understand, but that's what it was. Yeah. I'm gonna relax just a little bit and get into my plans. Yeah, it just got hotter outside by about 5 degrees while I was sitting here. I mean, from the time we got here till now, it's gone from 90 to 95 degrees. So it'll be real fun on this 10K. Anyway, I thought I would show you guys how I plan my runs, because I did have somebody ask about that on a previous video. So right now, here's what we're looking at. So this is just my Apple Maps, which I hope you can see. I'm here at the Sahara, and so my game plan usually is to look for greenways or things like that that are easily available for unadulterated running, because I don't like traffic, I don't like stoplights, all that stuff. It kind of inhibits the whole running process. So what my game plan right now is, I'm going to come out here, and I noticed we've got railroad tracks going all the way down alongside 15, which tells me that there should be a street near the railroad tracks running parallel to it that has little to no cross traffic happening. And that would be industrial, also Sammy Davis Jr., which turns into industrial. You can see there's almost no traffic outside of this one overpass, and then Wyoming Street, where you're gonna have cars coming and going. So that's like the number one thing I look for. If there's not a greenway or a bike path or something like that, I look for long stretches of streets without cross streets. And so what I'm planning on doing is coming out here, going down onto industrial, Sammy Davis Jr. I'll probably go down to Wilbur Clark and then head back up, see how long that stretch is. And it's probably not going to be a full 10K. So then I'm thinking I'm going to follow it all the way up here to the premium outlets, because there you've only got 1, 2, 3 cross streets happening. So it's going to be a lot of good, easy, straightforward running without a bunch of traffic stopping, starting, everything else. I'll be able to get a good solid 10K in, and I'll probably just go back and forth along that stretch until I actually hit 10K. Whichever comes first, back and forth or whatever. And if I see anything worth, oh, this looks like it could continue going on, I don't know what's up past the premium outlets, but we're gonna do that. So let's get to running. All right, here we go. Knees wrapped up. Got a little bit of water. Got a mask for while we're actually inside the hotel, so we don't end up like those people who got in trouble. All right, let's go. All right, lose the mask and let's get out here. Is it 95 degrees? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Check the wind direction. A little bit of breeze. That's 2 miles. It is hot. It is hot. Mileage wise, we are halfway done. Pace wise, we are done. We're trying, we're dying, but still got to do this. All right, come on, just a couple more. All right, well, my heart rate is nearing the peak of what it's supposed to be. We're at 4.8, 4.9. I got to dial it back a little bit. The heat.
Alright, this is the first traffic stop. Not bad. Alright, let's go. Coming up on the premium outlets here. Has anybody ever have any knowledge of the side of Vegas? Because I've only ever done the strip. I've never come down this way. Maybe we'll have to do that on my next Vegas, huh? Anybody got tips? Let me know. And there it is, that breeze. That hot, volcanic breeze. Just singeing the nostril hairs, huh? Woo. Alright, come on. 2 miles and we're home. Temperatures dipped back under 90. Makes a world difference. 1 mile to go. Let's get it. Last turn. Hotels this way. Last 100 meters. Here we go. I'll do it. Not bad. 11:21. 1 hour, 10 minutes. Viva Las Vegas. Oh my goodness. We're back. I'm dead. I need food. I'm gonna have to have a little consideration about time and energy and hunger and figure out where that leaves us. All right, we caught a game. We caught a shower. That shower was life. It's got the dual, you know, the dual. Oh. It's got the thing and the thing. Oh, it was good. It was good. All right, need food desperately need food. I'm kind of not in a strip mood, so I'm gonna go that way because I've never been that way, and I hear there's restaurants and stuff that way. So we'll see what catches my eye. So, the food was great. Got some jackfruit nachos. The DJ was on point, but I am presently entirely exhausted. So I'm gonna find the nearest vehicle and make my way home. Okay, the nearest hireable vehicle. Why is she so creepy? I don't like this. I was FaceTiming my wife. She's like, what is that? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, we switched towers. We used to be in the other tower that doesn't have the weird curtainy drapery thing going on, and I'm just not a fan. I'm gonna wake up in the middle of the night. I'm gonna freak out. Yeah, no. But what was I saying? Yes, I'm so glad that I went that way because I discovered that's way more my vibe. The Strip is not really my vibe. I've been there a few times, done it. You know, it's nice to say you've seen it and done it and been there and everything, but I'm not a gambler and I'm not a crazy, like wild party person. Yeah, so next time, daylight, I'm gonna do way more exploring that way because definitely good call. I'm dead. I'm so dead right now. I will see you guys in the morning, 6 a.m. van. Alrighty. 5:15. Got a full day of flying. We go back to Austin, up to Chicago, sit for 2 hours, and then to Charlotte. So probably just gonna leave the camera in the bag for that whole section and tell you if anything exciting happens. So let's get out of here and leave the key card. But wait, there's coffee.
That felt a lot longer than it was. Two highlights. One was that an exact same group that we took down to Vegas yesterday came back from Vegas with us to Austin today. They went just for a concert. They were all wearing Keith Urban shirts, masks, everything. They went just for the concert, and then they came right back with us the next morning. It's like, oh, hey, you again. So it's like we've been having a bunch of people. We had people who did the Charlotte, Austin, Vegas with us, because evidently that's a cheaper ticket than just Charlotte, Vegas. And yeah, so, and number two is actually the FO on our last leg is former PSA squad with me. So I'll talk about that when I get home at some point. Well, YouTube, I am still ridiculously behind on getting videos out. However, the family is doing ridiculously well, so I've been able to be productive on that side of things, and that's the more important side of things in my life. Having a great time. It is currently November 1st, and this trip that I just now got around to editing is like a month and a half ago, something like that. But I've got a couple more videos of that. Did a couple more runs in different places, and in 2 weeks, Saturday after this coming Saturday, I've got my half marathon here in Charlotte, so definitely gonna do a video for that. But as I recalled while I'm editing this episode you've just watched and found there is no corresponding video, the trip ended with me getting to work a leg with a former PSA pilot, and it was funny sharing stories with him about our experiences both coming mainline around the same time. And our this is the thing, because I'm used to the flight attendant side of things, and it's been real different going from regional to mainline, because the crew doesn't stay together anymore. You know, our pilots used to stay with us when we were both regional, and so we would always be together for an entire trip, hanging out on nights and whatever else. But what I didn't think about is what it's like for him on his side of the door, because from what he was sharing, you know, at PSA, pilots are generally a lot younger, and so coming mainline, he's with a bunch of old heads up front, and now suddenly cut off from overnights with flight attendants who may or may not be closer to his age and may or may not be willing to actually hang out and do things. So the transition for pilots is evidently a lot tougher, but he's been doing good. And all of us are doing great. It's just great to be getting paid a little bit more and working a little bit less hard. So yeah, a lot of busy things happening here and a lot of videos to get rolled out, but I do have some good stuff coming up, so definitely stay tuned for that, and I'll be seeing you. Benjamin out.